Welcome back, Truth Seeker. In the headlines, Canada murder suspects apparently died by suicide, autopsies find. And again, these two supposedly real people, which is hard to verify based on the image put out, died last Wednesday, August 7th, 2019, after a massive manhunt throughout Canada could not find them until their bodies were discovered. And as we pointed out last week, August 7th, 2019 was a date with 34 numerology. Murder equals 34, as does suicide. And we pointed out prior that the murders that they were first connected to were from July 15th, 2019, a date with a life lesson number in 34, using that numerology path. And the victims from July 15th, 2019 were China and Lucas, both names that equal 34. China with two N's. China Noel Deese, 24, and Lucas Robertson Fowler, 23. So, isn't that a lot of 34? And then suicide, and consider the other headline that's still viral is Jeffrey Epstein, who supposedly committed suicide. Epstein's 34, suicide's 34. Again, from his trial date, July 8th, to his suicide, August 10th, was a span of 34 days. And, earlier this year, there were two big deaths on March 4th. Date that can be written 3/4 like 34. Luke Perry from a stroke 34. And Keith Flint, the singer for the band Prodigy, from suicide on March 4th. So you just got to say, what are the odds? And again, there's things out there in our face in popular media. Murder by Numbers, the song. Gematria, the killing name, the song, the film. Murder by Numbers. The TV show based on the Agatha Christie novel, The ABC Murders, which begin on the date March 31st, 3 plus 31, 34, in the town of Andover. Andover. Look at the overlap with Andover and murder in our base ciphers. And if you want to go back to the live stream that I did about 2 weeks ago that involved these Canadian killers, you'll see that these numbers, 79, 34, 83, 38, they're encoded all over the victims and the entire story. And the first killings that they were supposedly connected to, July 15th, from that day to their death, was a span of 24 days. Canada's 24. This was a Canada-based story. Fear for a nation. If these people are real, I imagine they were probably this age back in the early 90s, late 80s when these pictures were taken. Also, the day that these two were recognized as the suspects of the murders was July 23rd, 2019, a date with 24 numerology. Again, this comes the summer where Canada won their first NBA championship after 24 years in the NBA. So, hey, breaking news. Murder suspects killed themselves. So again, Gematria, it's a really simple study. It's easy enough for a second grader to get. And it's too bad so many people think it's all a coincidence. Till next time.